Namaste and welcome to K7 Vedic Astrology. So we're continuing today again with our dream interpretation and analysis. And I have another set of 7 new dreams that I'm going to share with you today. And before I do that, again I would like to make a small disclaimer saying that this is a very basic analysis of a dream. The real depth of the dream, the real outcome of a dream can be known better if we are able to actually first of all identify whether the dream was real or not, and then by drawing a horoscope of the dream, also the person, and then bringing them together and trying to logically find out using the science of astrology to understand what exactly this dream would mean. But what I'm sharing with you right now is a basic interpretation, and if you have seen a dream like this, you would be able to somehow identify it. Maybe if not exactly, definitely upon your chart, but you would still be able to identify a great deal of information that I'm sharing with you now. So today I'm going to start off with a dream that is very much sounds so much similar like a song called Dust in the Wind, if you've heard that one. This one is like, imagine that you are dreaming, or you're sleeping and you're dreaming, and in your dream you feel or you find that some kind of dust has gone into your eye. So it sounds really funny, but there are dreams like these that people get, like that I was going somewhere and suddenly there was a huge amount of dust that entered my eye and I do not know what happened, and something like this. If you, or if anybody you know has had a dream like this, basically what it would mean would be like a sudden gain. It's not really a bad dream. It sounds really funny that what about, like, what if I have dust in my eye? But basically what it indicates is like that you can have access to a lot of money without making efforts. So it could be like you could get it from some sources that or most probably sources that you were not expecting or not knowing. This also happens a lot in case of lottery, like winning a lottery or gambling or any speculative business. Also it happens a lot when something is about to be inherited or something is going to get passed on to you, like a family legacy or something, or it could also mean like anything like which you were not expecting or where you were not putting too many efforts, but that thing comes to you. So that is what it would mean. So if you see a dream where you find dust entering your eye, so don't need to be afraid, and probably don't need to even wake up, continue your sleep, because like I shared with you before, that if a dream first you can say the essential or the necessity for a dream to be real is that if you don't break it. If you break it, then the dream is lost. So if it's a good dream, continue to dream, even if you're awake, even if you gain consciousness. Maybe just don't get up from your bed and tell yourself to go back to sleep again. So this is a good dream. The second dream that I have for you is like if you dream of a dwarf. So if you're dreaming of a dwarf, so there are so many stories that we have been hearing since we were kids about dwarfs coming into a sleep and coming into our homes while we're sleeping, and then they were making shoes and clothing and whatever. What basically in the world of dream interpretation, what basically seeing a dwarf would mean is that all your troubles are going to be taken care of by someone, or either you will have courage enough on your own to fight with them and come out very strongly victorious, or else someone will come and make the troubles in your life disappear, just like magic. So dwarf can be considered as like magical creatures, like if they come in your life. So I think this dreaming is not applicable if you've seen Lord of the Rings or something like that, because you probably have a lot of dwarf or how it's going on in your head, then it's not applicable. This is applicable when you are not thinking about all these things and it shows up on its own. Then it's a real dream. Otherwise, it's just, your brain is still processing what it has seen and it's just showing you those images. It's not really a dream. And not really a dream which is fit for an interpretation and for which is fit for to come true. Okay, so that's the second one, dwarf. If you see in your dream, now this is a sort of a technical dream, technical in the sense that there are many branches again to this one, and there are many branches which are linked with the self and also with the society and the world, the people that we know. But what I'm doing right now is like I'm going to discuss it from just self point of view. If you see something like this in your dream, that is a dream of dying. Now in this dream, you could be just imagining something is dying. It's not necessarily you are dying, but something is dying if you see anything of that sort. So this is again a very good dream, because why? Because this dream indicates that a lot of troubles in your life, a lot of issues and problems, financial or interpersonal or any kind of troubles that you've been having, they are going to end. They're going to come to an end, and you could be expecting really good news in coming future. You can expect that good information is going to reach you, that all the kind of troubles which are bothering you are going to somehow sideway, and a positive sort of a transformation can be expected if you see a dream of dying. Sometimes if you're seeing yourself in that dream, it can be about yourself also, like you can see yourself also dying in that dream. But seeing yourself dying becomes more effective if you are probably not well. For an unwell person, it's a brilliant dream. So if somebody is in hospital, somebody's really sick and everything, and they're dreaming that they are dying in their dream, that indicates that they're probably actually going to overcome their illness, overcome their sickness, and would be back into their regular life very soon. That's the dream of if you see dying in your dream. Then comes a very interesting creature, my favorite creature from the animal kingdom, that is eagle. What if you see an eagle in your dream? So again, many branches. We're talking from the basic point of view, like what does seeing an eagle signify? So I'm not connecting it like where did you see the eagle, or how was it flying, was it caged, was it here, there. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about or looking into a simple possibility that in your dream you saw an eagle. So if you see an eagle in your dream, basically what it indicates is that you're going to attain a lot of power, a lot of clarity, and a lot of foresightedness and vision. So this is a very positive dream, especially for entrepreneurs or workers or people who are just ambitious in life and they are wanting to achieve something higher. So seeing an eagle in your dream, maybe flying high in the sky, is a very beautiful dream to have. So it indicates you will realize your true potential. Basically, this is what the dream says, that now is the time when you will actually figure out like who you really are, what your really qualities are, and you will be actually, basically this dream is about focus. This dream indicates that you are ready to focus, and whatever thing you are focusing in real life, maybe increase the amount of focus over there, and at the same time you become foresighted. At the same time you become multidimensional in terms of your vision, in terms of your looking, but looking at a very micro level. So like you will probably, like you're a businessman and you're coming up with a new business plan, and you had like a financial aspect to it and a revenue aspect to it and a human resource aspect to it, or whatever different aspects. And so if you dream something like this, first thing you will find is that you will either get help or you will find that in the energy from inside, that you would know, okay, in this particular department or in this particular area, this is exactly how I would like to approach, or how it should be done. So seeing a dream in seeing an eagle in your dream basically indicates very good wisdom. It indicates that wisdom is coming to you. Like eagles are related with, like in the older traditions, like in the South Americans, like is a way of communicating with the spirits. So it's a very strong omen. It's a very strong positive omen. So and also, like, you can expect to, if you're not taking up any new project, you can expect that within whatever you are doing, there can be growth, there can be good fortune and fame and a lot of money and wealth coming in. So overall, it's a very good dream. Now to add on to eagle, I would like to add on this to eagle, especially if you see the eagle is flying on top of you. If it's flying at a distance, then also it has some kind of a connection, but especially if it's flying on you, this indicates a spiritual growth. As you can say, either it's a spiritual or a professional or academic or whatever is, like, whatever you are in your life, whatever you're doing, depending on that. But basically it indicates a very strong spiritual growth. Spiritual growth does not mean that you become religious or anything. Spiritual growth simply means that you're able to identify with the purpose of your life. You're just able to connect with the elements inside you and outside you. So seeing an eagle in your dream flying high on, probably circling you or somewhere, like, but on top of your head, would mean that it's a very good sign of spiritual growth. Okay, then after that, this is there's a dream for those people who are foodie or who like to eat a lot. So often we dream such dreams, like, where in our dream we are eating something or doing something. This is a dream about you seeing yourself eating eggs. We all eat eggs. I don't eat eggs, but for the ones who all eat eggs, so it's not a big deal. It seems like a regular thing to see, like, probably you would never see yourself eating eggs. You would probably see yourself eating omelette, or you would see having a burger or somewhere like. But if you see yourself eating maybe raw eggs, or even boiled for that reason, but raw eggs, if you see yourself eating raw eggs, this is a bit disturbing dream, because this basically what indicates is that there are going to be trouble in your family life. So there can be trouble with your children, there can be trouble with your spouse, there can be trouble with your parents. But basically at your home you will find that there is a trouble of, like, a very shaky thing happening, like, for no reason, unnecessary miscommunications, and basically you will find that the family members, or you, or one of the family members, or all of them, are working in such a way that it seems like they are all working against us. They're like all enemies and who are trying to destroy each other. So it's not a very positive dream to have. This is one of those dreams, like, if you see them and if you gain a little bit of consciousness, you should wake up and let this thought pass. Not a beautiful place to be in. Then if you talking about eating again, so if you see eating eggs, this is what it does. But if you see yourself eating carrots, so this is a good one for those who are really looking forward to get married soon, because this eating carrots indicates that you can expect that you will get married pretty soon. And if you're already married, you can expect like a long-lasting and healthy and a good marriage, or something positive coming from your marriage, or something, maybe some kind of a nice gesture by your spouse, like a gift or something, can also show up. But basically it shows harmony. It shows harmony within the relationship, and also shows that if there is no relationship, it shows a positive relationship is building up in very near future. So eating carrots is a good dream. So if you see yourself dreaming of carrots and then eating them, it's a good one. To include one more dream about eating, So again, I'm talking about probably eating too much because of the lockdown. I'm eating a lot these days. So there's another dream about eating fishes. What happens if you see that you are eating a fish in your dream? Now, this dream can have many branches. Like it can be defined even, more clarity. But I'm just sticking to the word fish. I'm not going into which type of fish and where, which will make a difference. But basically, for someone who sees eating fishes in your dream, indicates that you, if you're not married, you can expect to get married to a very beautiful spouse. It basically indicates beauty that is approaching you through a very strong relationship, or through marriage basically. So it indicates two things. It indicates that you're going to get married, and also indicates that you're going to get married to a very beautiful person. Now I don't know how to define beauty, because that depends on the person to person. Like, so beauty in the eye of the beholder. So whichever way you define beauty, in the same way the beauty is approaching you. So that is the interpretation of seeing yourself eating fish in your dream. So guys, this was a very small presentation on different kind of dreams, 7 different type of dreams that if you see, what could they mean. And but like I said before, to know, to have a deeper insight into it, the right way to do that would be to share that dream, the details of the dream, the time, approximate time when you think you saw the dream, and then based on that we can interpret and get more information out of it. Because for example, like eating fish is not, there's not just possibility that you're just eating fish. There's a possibility that there are other things also that you're doing. But if eating fish was an important thing which happened in your dream, what we can do out of that is, like, we can extract more information and find out, like, where is it indicating? Is it indicating, like we said, that eating fish would mean that you're going to have a beautiful spouse? So along with it, if somebody who is already married, if they see it, what could that mean? Does that indicate that they're going to go for a surgery? Does that think that you're going to have another wife? What does it mean? Does that mean you have an extramarital affair? So what does that mean? That depends on your chart. That is what we can find out, like through your horoscope. Okay, so thank you again for watching my video, and I appreciate a lot of people subscribing in. Thank you. And if you know anyone who is interested in what I do here, please do give my recommendations. And if you want to contact me for a one-to-one session, the contact details are flashing on the screen. You can come to my website, visit my website kvastrology.wordpress.com, or call me or WhatsApp me on the numbers on the screen, and I would be happy to assist you. So thank you, namaste again for watching, and you have a good day. Namaste.